Here are a couple of the smaller crocs. This is on the Mara River. This is the Egyptian goose. I was amazed at how close they came to the crocs. Evidently they know just what their range is to protect themselves. Here the wildebeest and the zebras are gathering on the Serengeti side of the Masai Mara, trying to work their nerve up to come across. They picked a pretty good spot. It's fairly shallow, so it's going to be difficult for the crocs to sneak up on them. They made about 10 attempts to cross, but they lost their nerve each time. Finally they went. There was no frenzy at this crossing. They just suddenly, the lead cow decided she was going to cross, and all the rest followed. There was no panic or excitement. Just a matter of fact, crossing the river. If they had crossed 20 yards on either side, they would have run right into pools deep enough for the crocs to get them. See the yearlings by himself walking. He got over into one of the deeper pools and the crocs got him. I got the last bit of footage where the croc was taking him under. This is a zebra stallion. His harem is still back on the other bank. I don't know why they hesitated to follow. A few of them came with him, but most of them waited. Here you see how the mare doesn't want the wildebeest to come anywhere near her colt. The stallion is on this side of the river and he's calling them to come join him. This is a very cautious mother. She double checked to make sure that there were no crocs visible. Where the croc has taken the wildebeest down under, that circular ring in the water about 2 feet offshore. Now you can see the horns of the wildebeest. It just was pulled under by the croc. Now he finally poked his head up above the water and you can see how big he is. Couple of male cheetahs taking a break after a hard day at the office, chasing impala and the Thompson's gazelle around for food. couple lionesses laying in the grass here. There are a lot of kills around on the plains there, so they've all been doing rather well since the wildebeest and zebras have come back into the Masai Mara. This lioness has things other than food on her mind now. Where she goes, he will follow. You could say he's being led by the nose. This is the other giraffe species. Their brown spots are not as dark as the northern variety. That's the eland in the middle. They are the largest of the antelopes. They are 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Here we have a couple of young giraffes. Another male baboon all by himself. These are the red elephants of Tsavo. They get the red coloration from the clay that's in the river from when they take their daily bath. It was very cold today, but it didn't stop this bull elephant from going in and stirring things up. Now you see where they get the red color from. This is a small clutch of babies. The male makes the nest, and he has several females that will deposit eggs in it, and then he and the dominant female will raise them. I've seen as many as 20 in a clutch. So this is kind of small, I guess maybe because of the drought. This is Mazima Springs. It's the only clear water that I saw in Africa. There's a very colorful lizard here. Neat mosaic patterns on its back. They had a little viewing area set up where you could get down below the water level and film through the plexiglass. That's the stains on the glass there. We're at a resort in the Tsavo National Park. They put out a leg of lamb to entice the leopard in to eat. I was amazed at how disrespectful the guests were. They were talking and laughing and carrying on, and it really made the leopard quite uneasy. I can't believe they came to Africa and all they were interested was in having a dinner conversation. I couldn't believe how easily he was crunching through the bones. Most difficult animal to photograph, even though there's more leopards than there are lions. They are so secretive, it's very difficult to catch a sighting of them. This is Kilimanjaro in the background. We are on Tsavo West, looking south. You can see how little is left of the glaciers here. And they say there's no global warming. Here we have a kudu. When I told my driver to stop that I had spotted one, he didn't believe me because he hasn't seen one in 15 years. This is a female kudu. This is a reed buck. They are rare. I'm going down into a lava tube. This is my ranger that was with me taking me through. I spent my night before staying with the rangers so that I could stay and watch the leopard have his feast. And this is the volcano that created that lava tube. This is the common jackal. They usually mate for life, and these don't have the dark splotch on their back.